ironic, supranatural, docuficțiune. I received a proposal from the National Center for Dance to create a performance with the students of the Academy of Dance and Performance in 2019. And it was actually a subject that I knew about before because I was doing, I planned to do a film about it. So I was in the process of writing a script. But when the National Center for Dance came with the proposal of doing something with the students, I actually thought that this is a good subject to work on the performance. So yeah, it started, like the idea was before, and also a bit of a research was done before, but mostly was done during the pandemic. I mean, developing the research, doing the piece and everything.
1518. Orașul Strasbourg este în alertă maximă. O epidemie de dans se declanșează în piața centrală a orașului.
Prima fază, pacientul zero.
These are not dance epidemics that I'm studying, so obviously there is nothing epidemic about them. So what I wanted to see and research and understand is why people call them dance epidemics in the first place. During the pandemic, I don't know, in Romania, but also in other countries, it was this idea of fake news or improper documentation of certain things. So this is also what happened with the so-called dance epidemics or choreomanias around the globe and in the 16th and in the 19th century. I wanted to understand if fake news is a thing of the present or fake news is also a thing of the past. And I wanted to see how people looked at dance in the past, what dance meant to them, and how was it possible for dance to be a symptom of a disease or like a contagion factor, or yeah. For me, it was clear that it was not a disease, not a possession, but just people analyzing it in a very biased way.
CHOREOMANIACS este dansul care transportă oamenii într-o stare profundă de transă spontană, dobândind niveluri de rezistență greu de atins.
My new line of work is actually using text, more journalistic text, and movement that is gestural. And the way in which the two languages work is that the gestural language makes constantly a commentary on the text. So the gestural language, or let's say the choreography, doesn't really represent what the words are saying, but actually it comments upon what the words are saying. It can be an ironical commentary or even a self-ironical commentary, but it can also be something more serious as a statement, or like it depends on the case.
Sufletul omului încearcă să lupte cu infecția.
Dar dacă sufletul este slăbit, acesta nu reușește.
Infiltrarea demonului stârnește lichidele corpului.
So it's the first time for me when I actually use narrative dramaturgy in my pieces. Usually I don't do this, but this time I wanted to follow chronologically, just like a journalistic report, what happened in 1518 from the start until the end. Most of the information I put there, they are true. There is not a lot of fiction in what I actually presented on stage. Some texts were rewritten, but the chronology of the events, how it started, how people tried to solve it, where it arrived, the climax, and how it was solved in the end, everything is just taken from the journals. So yeah, sometimes life beats fiction, so.